Yep. Well, at least your pretty face is showing. Okay. I gotta message Dave and let him know. Dave's my only mod. My only other mod's in the chat right or the screen right now, and he's terrible. Okay. Dave's here. All right, so we got to get back on track here. Jordan, you want to talk about some cancellations and stuff that came through this past week? I don't know dick about them, so. I think he's talking about Disney. Hey, Dave, is there any way you can get an counter going? You know how to do that? We're at 6. I don't know, man. It's really fucking weird. Well, I mean, let's be honest here. It was dog water. The movie was terrible. It had potential, but squandered. It was terrible. Anybody was expecting to see Eternals 2, like, go somewhere else. You fucking you defended it, dude. I remember you defended it. You're like, oh, it was good. It was good. No, that movie was shit. Oh man, I don't know why. Everything is set up. The Discord's working. Nested audio. Sorry, give me 1 second, peeps. Talk now, friend.
Hello.
All right. Calm down. Jesus, man.
Are we good?
Yeah, I think we're good. As long as your fucking picture doesn't go away.
Maybe that means they didn't hear all the uhs.
Oh, yeah. Let's hope. There's a lot of them. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and restart that. Fuck. Cancellations.
Are we redoing all? No, we're not redoing all that. I don't want to hear about
Robert
it.
Iger says it needs quality over quantity.
God.
Eternals 2 out of the make.
House of Mouse, fucking 18 ums later, and Eternals was a bad movie. Next point.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's really it. Eternals 2, that was the biggest one for me. There's some rumored stuff, obviously, but that is with a grain of salt right now. Cancellations.
What about I heard about a Spider-Man series that's coming through. Is that still going?
To my knowledge, every Spider-Man series that I've heard of, such as like the animated ones, Spider-Verse, any movies, solo stuff with Sony, that is still in the works.
Yeah, it was Spider-Man freshman year, I think, is what it was called.
Yeah, that's still going. That's still on track from what I heard. But we'll talk about like contracts and stuff. certain characters that we know and love right now, that will lead us into some different avenues of speculation, probably. As for cancellations, though, that is the majority of them.
All right, so I'm gonna pull up the Marvels trailer. We'll get that into fucking full screen mode. I want to make sure the audio is working because we have been having issues.
No, not us.
Audio is not working. Fantastic. All right.
That sounds about right.
Seems to be. Man, I need a way to do this without having to leave that fucking thing. Flash movie. That's why. I had it on the Flash one. Actually, we're gonna transition here to where it's up in the background. Alright. Oh, there she is, Rambo from the WandaVision. That's Kamala Khan. This is the first fucking stupid shit thing. Stupid shit from Marvel right here. Count number 1. You're gonna see him like fucking swap multiple times in this trailer. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I use my powers." No, now Carol Danvers is here. But this time, she fucking swaps into the spacesuit. But not any other time. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's in their own clothes. They don't switch clothes. But hey, we're just supposed to act like that didn't happen. All right. Done ranting.
So I haven't seen this trailer yet. So this is definitely.
We don't know, bro.
I think Dave's saying no audio on trailer. I think we just need to turn it up a little bit.
I have it working. It's there.
We're looking for Kamala Khan.
Okay, so our powers are entangled. I can manipulate light energy. And I can totally show you.
Did you look at that? No spacesuit. Weird how that works.
Director, wherever you were.
Do it.
This is probably one of my favorite scenes right here. Then
I do like the fucking music though. It's on point in this trailer. All right, we're going back here just for a second. I want to point this out. This stuff, this cultural stuff from Miss Marvel was the only thing that was amazing about that show. Like, made me fall in love with Kamala Khan, even though that series was painful to watch. But like, the chick who plays her just like hits it, and her family is fucking great. Here, everybody who's watching. Yeah. Here comes Jordan apologizing.
Yeah, so I actually personally liked the Miss Marvel.
It's got Marvel in the title. He loves it.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it has Marvel, I'm probably gonna like it. But I agree, she was a great actor. She's a good fit for what they're trying to do with Kamala Khan.
He's on 14 currently. Dave's missed a few. He's missed a few.
We had the technical difficulties,
but we'd have some audio issues. All right. I'm gonna play the trailer again. Here we go. All right, we gotta go back here. I don't know if you picked up on this.
Ronins?
Yeah, that's Ronin's hammer right there. That's a big deal, dude. And this chick back here, I don't know who it is, but that's another accuser. Accusers are a big deal in Kree society. Big deal. They go around wiping out societies. So another neat thing that I saw here is there's both blue and white skinned Kree, which is kind of a really neat thing that they're doing here, because like the white skinned ones are like an offshoot of the normal Kree. That's all comic book accurate stuff, which is kind of neat.
We're a team. Oh, no. We're not a team.
We're not a team.
Did they just
Do
fight
it.
each other?
Yep. All right, that was the trailer right there, man. What do you think?
Wow.
So one thing right off
There's some
the
things
rip.
I want to see.
Yeah, one thing right off the rip. Is this a Skrull or is this actually Nick Fury?
I'm going with Nick Fury for sure.
Nah, man, that's a Skrull. I'd put money on it. That's not a real fucking person. Why is Monica Rambeau in a fucking spacesuit when she can turn into light beams?
She doesn't know how to harness it yet.
She turned into light as someone like put a staff through her or something, right? And it was conveniently right through her lungs. So why she need a spacesuit? She got to hold her breath when she turned into light?
This is definitely in the beginning of the movie, so I'm assuming she hasn't harnessed that yet. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah. So we got a Skrull and some fucking teenager from the
Yeah,
Bronx.
Nick Fury and a teenager. Yeah.
Yeah, Skrull, right.
The one
Right.
thing I want to see out of this movie that would make it worthwhile. Right now, it feels like a filler for something else.
You think? No, this is fan service. 100% fan service.
For what reason?
To make a Marvel's team. Like this is a team from the comic books. Each one of these people were Captain Marvel in the comics.
For us feminists.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. She knows.
I would see, but I would have rather have seen what was the team that they prefaced in Endgame?
Fuck, what was their name? Oh, God. The really shitty thing is that comic series was like they were like in a house together. It was like a reality show almost. Fuck, what is it called? That's gonna kill me, man. I'll bring it up again later, but I know what you're talking about.
Okay. There goes another one.
A-Force.
That's it. Yeah.
A-Force.
I would have rather seen an A-Force movie. To be honest.
You don't know, man. This is probably the precursor to the fucking A-Force movie. I just like this movie's just made to get Kamala Khan out there and fucking Rambo to replace fucking stupid bitch Carol Danvers. Okay, everybody hates her. Nobody likes her. She's literally bringing the MCU down.
Oh.
Yes, come on, shut up, man. Everybody hates her.
Look, that's what I'm hoping, right?
You shut up too. I will divorce you. My wife's in chat right now saying nobody hates her, just me.
This is the only thing. I need her to and this is what I was going to preface before. I need her to become a person in this movie. I need her to break away from like the
Yeah, act.
yeah. I need her to become an actual relatable human being. And
Yeah, right. I would agree with you that is sorely missing from Carol Danvers' character. We can lay that at the feet of Brie Larson. I'm very tempted to fucking bring this up, like, and show everybody in chat. But go Google any press release where fucking Brie Larson is with anybody else in the MCU, and they're all like fucking like sitting on the other side of the room from her, like they don't want to fucking talk to her. Nobody's laughing at her jokes. Everybody hates her. I do like Kamala Khan, Amory. I do like Kamala.
Yeah, I hope they give her a life, like bring life to her.
I really see this as Captain Marvel 2. Like, that's what I feel like it's gonna be.
Yeah, and the worst part is Kamala Khan is such a bright and like bubbly actor, right?
Yeah, she
And
is. Yeah.
I loved Monica Rambeau in the
Yeah. Yeah.
WandaVision.
I really liked her too. I thought she was great. But yeah,
So-
let's go back. We gotta stay on focus here. We're going back through the trailer. So Rambo's fighting some Kree soldiers here, and as soon as she uses her power, somehow Carol Danvers is fucking teleported into Kamala Khan's room. How does that make any sense?
They're connected.
Yeah, they are connected. Yeah, they are connected.
Synced
Right.
up.
What the?
This only happens once a month.
We're looking
Inappropriate. All right, so what do we have here? We got someone who's gonna be Miss Captain Marvel. We got Captain Marvel's dad over here, and then a scroll right here. Scroll. That's a scroll.
Does Miss Marvel actually take over Captain Marvel?
So our powers are entangled.
Kamala Khan does not. No. Oh, look at that. See, right through the punch, right through the lungs.
Hi.
I'm just confused though, because they all have separate powers, right? Like that is.
Well, all right. So yes, they all have separate powers, but they all pertain to light, except for Miss Marvel. But they kind of made it pertain to light in the new way, because in the comics she's an Inhuman. She gets her abilities from the Terrigen Mist, but in the show they made it like she's a mutant.
Yeah.
It-
I'm sure they got a grand plan. I was kind of sad that they changed that about her, but
Think about it though. I think it's great. All right, so I don't mind. Actually, I'm not a big fan of like the crystal stuff, the light crystal stuff. They should have just made it so she can expand and stuff. But whatever. She's actually, if you stop to think about it, the first person to have abilities that are not directly related to the Infinity Stones. Right?
yeah.
We don't know about Peter Parker yet. It could be possible that he's got some weird genetic modified spider that bit him. But like, she's the first person in the MCU that's actually a mutant. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, that's right. And I'm excited to see Goose again.
See, and like, I don't know about you guys, but that's how I like my pussy. Cat.
That got your tongue.
All right, so this planet, I don't know where this is at. I have no clue. That can't be. Maybe it's New Asgard, but I'm thinking it's not Hala. I don't know where that's at.
That's definitely. I don't think it's New Asgard, right? Because like the architecture is a little bit different.
This looks Asgardian over here, but this looks more like maybe Middle Eastern.
Could be.
Yeah, I don't know where that's at. I don't know what that is.
Maybe this is prefacing. Maybe this is like that has to do with the Wakandan outreach centers. Maybe.
Yeah.
How that's changing the world.
Now, if they all fight against the Kree, that's kind of definitely Captain Marvel 2.
So
Do it.
I just want to know why they're fighting Captain Marvel.
They're training. That's the montage, man. That's the formula. Haven't you seen enough of these movies by now? Like, they start off like, oh man, I'm pissed off. You got powers. I don't know who you are. We're going to fight. And then they're like, oh yeah, we got the same, our moms are the same name. We must be friends. And then they got to like figure out how to fight with each other and learn all about that. And like, then they got to go beat up the real bad guy that fucking, it's happened too many times now.
Or hear me out.
Listen.
They make Captain Marvel fight those Monica Rambeau and Kamala Khan because Captain Marvel decides to side with the Kree.
Okay, that's stupid, and I'm gonna cut it out of the podcast when I post it later. That was also 3 more ums. All right, so we gotta keep moving. Yes, it was. We gotta keep this moving. So, what was the next one we're going for? Was it Flash?
Flash.
Hitting 3 today.
Or 2.
The Flash is. It's got potential, man, but that fucking Ezra guy. Let me. You didn't even know. Like, he actually, like. So, like, he punched some old lady who just wanted an autograph, and he, like, hit her in the face, and he ended up going to jail for it. He ended up, like, getting into an actual fight with another fan, and he got, like, 30 days out of it. Like, he keeps beating the shit out of his fans, and we keep fucking putting him in movies. Like, what the fuck? Johnny Depp got canceled because his ex-wife shit on his bed, but, like, Ezra Miller can beat the fuck out of his fans, and he keeps getting work. How the fuck does that work?
I'm gonna tell you why. He's not the Flash we need. He's the one we deserve.
He is not the Flash we deserve. Oh, rant over. I don't want to see any more Ezra fucking Flashes. I would say that.
Well, you're gonna get enough of them apparently in this movie.
All right, we gotta get this full screen. There we go. All right. Have you seen Michael Keaton Batman? You're a little young for it, but like, go back and watch it. You're gonna be like, oh my god, this is cheesy as fuck. But it is probably one of the best portrayals of the Joker that's ever been on screen. And I know you're gonna be like, but Heath Ledger. No, man, he did a great performance, but he's a new Joker. This is like the original fucking crazy ass gangster Joker. Fucking go watch it. No?
Nothing will ever be better than Heath Ledger.
Oh my god, you're so full of shit. The only reason people fucking tout that movie is because he died. The original Joker, what?
Yeah, he lost his mind.
Yeah.
He played it so well, he just lost it.
That's like been the stigma on everybody that plays the Joker. There's like a whole conspiracy theory behind that. I figured you'd know about it. You're one of those guys. All right, I'm gonna play the trailer. Here we go. Two Batmans in one movie.
Two Batmans? Where?
All right. Yeah, we'll just do it. We won't go back through it this time. We'll just go ahead and pause it as we go. Who do you think that was? Oh man, come on, bring it up. I gotta get it. That's Batfleck, bruh.
Is that Christian Bale?
That's Batfleck. You know that's Bat. Look at that. I can see it. Look at
really?
it. That's definitely Batfleck. I put money on it. That ain't Michael Keaton.
Oh, I guess you're right. The Batmobile was definitely, or the Bat Cycle was definitely different.
Yeah.
That pain made me who I am.
Oh God, this is gonna be the best Batman movie ever made.
Trying to right the wrongs of the past. As if fighting crime would bring my parents back.
All these bat suits are like, this is the what could have been, and we lost it. We never got it. Oh,
I can't imagine what you've been through.
we're going back. Look at how cool these fucking things look, right? That's the original one. Very cool. No turning neck. This is like a remnant of from Flashpoint, where fucking Bruce Wayne's dad was actually Batman, and he was using guns and like murking people. This one's like Gotham by Gaslight. It's just so cool, man. That's the original, literally the original Batman suit over here with the purple gauntlets. Like, so much in just fucking one shot of the trailer makes me nerd out. You got any input, Jordan?
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck about it. It's not Christian Bale and fucking.
I didn't
It's not Christian Bale. It's not fucking Heath Ledger, so he doesn't give a fuck.
You actually did it.
God.
Well, what this would make me do is want to rewatch.
Christian Bale? I just told you, Jude. You were like, no.
I mean, nothing will ever be better.
I can't imagine what you've been through.
All right, let's talk about this real quick. His suit is on point. That is like 100% comic book accurate for the New 52. Like the relaunch in 2016, that is Barry Allen's suit. Even if Ezra Miller isn't
Weird
fucking
trap action going though.
well, I mean, yeah. His suit looks sweet.
Yeah.
We're not worried about the male form.
That's all I have is male gaze.
All right, second point here. We're going back here. That is not the same man that played his dad in Justice League. New actor here. Guess
Yeah, it could be. Hopefully, they play this off as the other version of Flash in the movie.
well, it could be, but original Barry Allen is the one who's like creating the Speed Force with every step. So like if they change that, that's going to be kind of bad. But I want to see where Eobard Thawne is, right? Like he's the one who orchestrated the whole Flashpoint thing. So he better fucking make an appearance in this Batman movie.
But instead, I completely broke the universe.
Whoops.
If you went back and changed the past,
Hold on. We gotta go back here. What was that? I just noticed this. I've watched this trailer 3 times now. Who the fuck is this guy? Is that Booster Gold? He looks like he's got like he made a superhero suit at Walmart. Like, who the fuck is that? I bet
only know that name from DC Universe Online.
if you went back and changed the past, this world must die.
I like the Zod's coming back, man. This dude was probably one of the best things to come out of Man of Steel. He was so evil and like self-righteous. He's such a good actor. I'm happy to see him back.
Oh yeah.
You changed the future.
Do you know what this symbol stands for?
Titties. Am I right? Titties. Why is she here? Why is she here?
Means hope.
All right, first thing here, we got 2 Barry Allens. There's 2 Barry Allens. Why do we got 2 Barry Allens? Flashpoint didn't have 2 Barry Allens, so that's already something they're fucking up. This is a pretty cool scene.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Ah, I love it. Love it. All right. That is not Ezra Miller. Dude, I got to move my face out of the way so people can see this real quick. I was just talking to Dave about it. I swear to God, that is not Ezra Miller. That's a different Flash. What do you think?
I think it's supposed to be Ezra Miller.
Well, then that's some really shitty CGI. Because that don't look like him at all.
Yeah.
The really neat thing is, though, is that
No.
this looks like maybe Batman made this suit. Because, like, he's got the fucking no-turn neck padding on. Like, yeah, if you watch the original, like, Michael Keaton Batman, the whole thing was like he's walking around like this because he can't fucking turn his neck at all. So that's kind of cool. All right.
That's. At least they fixed the trap thing going on.
I have to undo what I did.
Keep your eyes peeled for Yellow Lightning, because that would be the Reverse Flash. Ah, Bat Flag! I fucking told you. Bat Flag.
I'm meant to go back.
That's
and
fair.
fix them. No much of tragedy define you.
What did you do? Oh my God. Seriously, this is going to be the best Batman movie ever. That's so cool.
No matter what we do, we're not going to be able to fix this. No! Nobody die!
Bro. What?
So badass.
You're strapped to your parachutes.
Where's yours?
Dude, it looks so cool.
That gave me chills.
Yeah, man.
Nice. That's a nice one.
So yeah, not a huge Ezra Miller fan, but that movie has potential. But they have fucked up the DC so much that I don't know if they're going to be able to repair it here. Too much.
They had something right with Aquaman. Aquaman was a really good movie.
Jordan, are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Dude, B tier at
I
best.
swear on my
B
life.
tier at best. It's that 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It had a fucking
Every
octopus.
DC movie's a B.
It had an octopus playing drums in it. No. No.
Okay.
No, it's terrible. It's not good. It's not good.
What are you gonna tell me? Jar Jar ruined the original or the second trilogy of Star Wars?
Yes. Absolutely he did. Hey, you know what? You know what Aquaman is? Aquaman is like when you're eating a really good bowl of soup, but half of it gets stuck in your beard. Like we were talking about earlier. That feeling. You're like, oh man, I'm really enjoying this fucking movie and this bowl of soup. But like I'm pissed off now because it's all over my face and like it's not worth it. Nope, it was a bad movie. Bad movie.
See, I prefer to think of it as I got soup in my beard, but at least it's there,
For later?
right? Because then I can just go back to it. It's always there for me. The flavors are still there.
Yeah, you're grasping for straws. Look, I enjoyed watching the movie, but did I buy it? No. And will I watch it again? I don't see a reason to.
That's fair. Everything compared to Guardians of the Galaxy 3 right now is just not a good movie.
So, yeah. Again, I'm going to say it again.
Right the wrongs of
This is going to be one of the best Batman movies ever. I'm going to, like, die by that statement.
So are they just forgetting about Edward Pattinson? Like, did that just not happen now? Or
No, that got greenlit. There's a 2 coming out.
I liked him.
Yeah, that was an excellent movie. Excellent movie. That really. So the original Batman was really cliche and like God, you need to watch it because it's not very good. But it's campy. It's really campy, right? And they're trying to like a new spin on the whole like comic book genre. It was back in the 80s. And then you get Christian Bale Batman. That's like very aggressive, right? And very stern and by the books. Then we get Batfleck, who's like ultra violent. But finally, when we get Sparkle Boy, what was his Robert Pattinson? We finally get to see the detective.
Yeah, it's Robert.
Yeah, we finally get to see the detective Batman, which is really cool because like as a Batman fan, like reading the books and stuff, that's the Batman I see. That's what I think of. Like he's the strategist who's working behind the scenes, like trying to figure out what's going on and following leads and shit. Really cool movie. All right.
I would say he's actually really violent in the Robert Pattinson version too.
Well, Batman's always a violent character, but like the defining characteristic of that Batman is his intellect. Right? Like you walk away from that movie like, oh, he solves that mystery. When you walk away from the Justice League, you're like, oh, Ben Affleck's, pumping iron. He's doing some CrossFit in the fucking dungeon.
Yeah.
Not that they're bad in their own right? So like, and Christian Bale was also different. He's not an intellectual. He was more of an innovator, right? Like that was like Batman without being a superhero. That was Batman as a really rich guy trying to make the world a better place. Anyways, we're not here to spend all night talking about Batman.
I would love to, though.
Really? I didn't even think you were a Batman fan.
I'm not, but I like anything. I like to be introduced to things that are really.
Dude, you know what's funny is like growing up, I was like, "Hey, I watched the Batman animated series. It's nice, it's fun, it's cool." But like, it wasn't until I was an adult where I was like, "Dude, Batman's a lunatic. Like, I want to read these books. This shit's good."
Yeah, that was the same awakening I think my generation had with Heath Ledger.
Oh my god, dude! I don't want to knock
He
Heath
played
Ledger.
Joker?
He was great. It was really good. He changed the character in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But he was not the best Joker that's ever been.
Who's the other guy that played Joker in the actual solo film?
Joaquin Phoenix. Phenomenal movie. Yeah, absolutely loved it.
But in all fairness, I have not seen the original Joker. We can all agree Suicide Squad Joker.
Probably not the best. Yeah. Whoops. All right, let's boot up that last
Spider-Verse.
trailer. I have not seen the Spider-Verse trailer, so this is going to be my first time.
Spider-Verse.
I might be a little bit more quiet than I normally am on these ones. Across the Spider-Verse, is that it?
Yes.
2 minutes and 50 seconds. Oh, we got a Walmart ad. I'm going to go ahead and mute that real quick. Why are you so into Spider-Verse?
It's my favorite part of the trailer.
What, the Walmart ad?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm into the Spider-Verse because I love Spider-Man. That is my favorite superhero. It's Spider-Man and Scarlet Witch, right?
Scarlet? Really?
Yes.
Why Scarlet Witch? You're not even a comic book guy. Like you're only banking this on MCU Scarlet Witch, huh?
So when I found out about Scarlet Witch in the MCU, I actually just watched YouTube videos about her.
Oh,
like,
so you got a little
trailers and
background.
stuff.
You know a little bit better than that.
Not a lot. Just the things I did know. Like I thought her power was really cool. I loved her powers. And with
Dude.
Spider-Man, it's just he relates. Like if you're young, he's a relatable character.
Okay, so Scarlet Witch in the comics powers very cool. Like her powers in the MCU, I don't know what they are. They change on every appearance she's ever been in. It's been a different power set. So I don't know what she has really.
I hope it's just chaos magic and every change is because she changes reality.
No. So like that's not chaos magic. That's like altering the reality was her mutant ability. Then she learned chaos magic from Agatha Harkness. In the comics, at least, right? So that's like something she uses to augment her mutant ability. But like her mutant ability was really cool, right? Like she just makes this reality the one where what she wants to happen be that reality, which is like,
That's so cool. So cool.
But anyways, in the MCU, she can float things with her hands and can pull memories out of people's minds and then become the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And
It's weird.
single-handedly whoop Thanos' ass.
Well.
I don't even know who you are.
And then punches her into the next scene. All right, so let's watch this trailer.
First,
What?
we just take a moment of silence to appreciate that Sony is bringing back this beautiful art style.
No, because I don't need to see things in 15 frames per second. Okay?
Such a good art style.
I do like the art style. I like how the shots are shot. I like how it's like a comic book, but like speed up the frame rate, man. Gives me a fucking migraine for 10 minutes. And then when I get acclimated to it, I'm into it. But like the first 10 minutes, I'm like, oh, I want this to be better.
Yeah. Just watch it in 3D. I'm sure that would be horrible.
Okay, so right away, I am stoked for this. Okay, give me Spider-Man 2099. Talk about a cool fucking Spider-Man. Now, if it's Nick Cage again, like 100% sign me up. You don't even know who these characters are, do you?
I don't know 2099. I've heard of him. Don't know what his background is.
So, like in the I think it was late 90s, early 2000s, they started branching off with the 2099 series. So, like, they didn't do like offshoots. They just like went way into the future so that they could make new characters of the same superheroes. So, like, this guy, he's got like organic web shooters. He's got like a camo system. He's got fangs and like poison that comes out of his fingers and shit. Like, he doesn't cling to walls like Spider-Man does. He literally like punches holes in them as he climbs. He's got freaking wings and he glides and shit. He's so cool. Look him up, man. I think it's Miguel O'Hara, I think. Anyways, very cool character. He got his powers from a genetic experiment instead of a nuclear experiment. They kind of like riffed off of that with the Ultimate Universe Spider-Man, which is like the majority of the MCU is based off of the Ultimate Universe.
So do you think this guy's is? I don't know a lot of the comic background of him, but is he supposed to be a villain?
No, he's a hero. 2099, he's a hero, 100%.
Okay.
He was
Gwen
in
Stacy.
he was
Spider-Gwen.
he was in the original Spider-Verse.
Yeah, in the after credit scene, right?
No, he was in the original Spider-Verse, I'm pretty sure. He was one of them. Oh, no, it was now Spider-Man Noir. I'm thinking of Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah, he wasn't in credit scene though.
Yeah.
And it painted him to look like the bad guy in this one.
Well, I mean, he's not a bad guy, so... Spider-Gwen, also really cool. Read her comic book series. It's fantastic. It's one of the best things that Marvel's made in the past 5 years.
I'll have to, because I do like some Spider-Gwen.
The art style is fantastic. What's Up, Danger? Dude, I downloaded this album. I love it.
Yeah, it was great.
And things are going great.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be here at 5.
All right, whatever.
Whatever.
So are you like a cow or a Dalmatian?
So this guy, big character in the comics, and I don't want to spoil anything. So like anybody who's viewing, I won't talk about him, like his origins and shit. In an alternate 616 universe, he becomes an employee of Parker Industries and like makes a bunch of shit for Peter Parker. Kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
Spot.
What's his gimmick?
It's not funny.
His name's The Spot.
Don't do that.
He can make a hole.
Oh,
He makes like wormholes. You know, like where he can reach through them.
Yeah,
His grades are pretty good. A in AP Physics.
That's my little man.
that's pretty cool.
B in Spanish.
Miles.
That's super good.
He's lying to you. And I think you know it.
I love the Spanish one.
Miles, wanna get out of here?
Oh, Gwen?
Oh, dude, I love Spider-Gwen.
With all the best spider people in it?
Why does she have a prego belly? You would tell me that Spider-Woman is going to be walking around with a pregnant belly? No. Punk Rock Spider-Man's great. He's a British superhero. I'm not sure who this one is. That could be there's an Indian Spider-Man that was in one of the books. That could be him.
This is unbelievable.
Oh my God. So many Spider-Mans. Oh, this is the manga Spider-Man. He's so fucking awesome. One of the coolest ones. You see this guy right here? That's the PlayStation Spider-Man. 100% that's his suit. I have it on my wall. No. Right here. See this guy?
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
I got him on my wall right now.
That other one looks like. What is the yellow and black one?
That is a variant suit from that same game. But I don't know who he is.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It looked like a Doc Ock suit.
This is a fucking police officer Spider-Man. That's awesome. This is pretty cool. She gets that's Mary Jane.
That is dope.
Um,
What's the one that's on the closest left? I feel like I've seen that suit before.
this guy. This guy. You see my mouse circling him?
yeah,
that one?
That one.
I don't know, man. Looks like he's got a Canadian leaf or a pot leaf on his chest. He's probably
Spider-Man.
Yeah, probably a villain Spider-Man. Oh, they got Bagman. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. So, a fucking wolf Spider-Man? What's happening here? So, this one, very funny. So, you may not know this. I don't know how much comic books you read, but Spider-Man, Peter Parker is very good friends with Johnny Storm. Right, so the Fantastic Four is based out of New York in the Baxter Building. One time after he got this weird alien suit on him, and he couldn't get it off, and he ended up going to a bell tower and hitting a bell, and the suit like fucked off and went on to Eddie Brock.
Interesting.
After those events, fucking Spider-Man's naked. Dude, he's sitting in the middle of fucking New York with no clothes on. So he goes over to the Baxter Building. He's like, hey, man, you got anything I can borrow? So he gives him a fucking old Fantastic Four suit and a paper bag. And he fucking goes and fights crime for a little bit.
That's awesome.
So that's a nice touch.
Yes.
Miguel O'Hara. The whole thing was his
Miguel O'Hara, told you.
What's the guy got to do to join this spider team?
You can never be part of this.
Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999. Come on, go easy on the kid. He had a terrible teacher.
Hold on. We got to go back here.
Nerd back on Earth 1999. Nerd back on Earth 1999.
He's talking about Tom Holland Spider-Man right there. That's Tom
I already
Holland.
said. What did he say?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. We'll go back.
Never be part of this.
Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999.
That's Tom Holland. He's pissed because he fucked up everybody's Spider-Man identities. That's super cool. He just tied it into the MCU right there in the trailer of all things.
That's awesome.
Come on, go easy on the kid.
Oh.
He had a terrible.
I love. Okay, so have you seen New Girl?
Yes.
Okay, this is Nick Spider-Man. Like 100% Nick Spider-Man. It's perfect.
I love it.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, dude, Mayday's gonna be in it. That's so cool.
You have a choice between saving.
It's giving me goosebumps. This is giving me goosebumps, dude. Oh, see, told you got fangs. Yeah, you know
See,
about
he looks like a villain right now.
No, he's a good guy. That's just how he looks. He's fucking dude. He's edgy. He's from the 90s. This is just how we rolled back then. Okay, look, he's got like claws and shit. You don't know Spider-Gwen's backstory? It's super good, dude. Like,
I know. I have to read the comic.
Peter Parker becomes the Lizard. Spoilers. It's
God.
real good.
Send me home. I can't do that.
I can do both. Spider-Man, always.
Not always.
What about Uncle Ben?
If not for Uncle Ben, most of us wouldn't be here.
What? Dude, base is about to hit.
I can't lose one more friend.
That isn't what we talked about.
You knew?
You have no idea what you're doing.
Everyone keeps telling me how.
I'm telling you, he looks like
He's not an antagonist. No way.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Okay, so let's talk about some subtext here real quick. You know that Miles is he's half black and half Hispanic, right?
Yeah.
He's got Spanish heritage. Miguel O'Hara is his Spanish heritage. And they already talked about in the trailer how like oh, he's got a A in astrophysics, but a B minus in Spanish.
Yeah.
And he's telling his mom, oh, whatever, because his mom is the Hispanic heritage, right?
Yeah.
Miguel O'Hara is Hispanic. Like, this is literally about him coming to terms with who he is. And he has to beat the shit out of Spider-Man 2099. That doesn't mean he's a villain, but it does mean he may be the antagonist of the film.
Yeah. It seems like...
Was that Ben Reilly? Oh my god! Oh my god! I know that we're doing the whole meme thing here. That's not the cool thing. We gotta go back here. That's Ben Reilly. That's Ben Reilly. Do you know who this guy is?
No.
That's the Scarlet Spider. That's so fucking cool. So there's a whole like thing where dude comes in and like I forget his name. That's Jackal. His name's Jackal. In the comics, he comes in and like clones Gwen Stacy, right? And then he fucks off and like he's in love with Gwen Stacy. He's really fucking creepy. He was like a college professor, not really important. But in the process of cloning Gwen Stacy, he also cloned Peter Parker because they were, banging. And turns out the guy in the comics that we've been following for like 40 years was a clone. Wasn't the real Peter Parker. This dude is actually Peter Parker, but he thinks he's a clone. So he's got to fucking go off and be the Scarlet Spider and like not be friends with anybody and like loses everything. And he's literally the guy who got bit. It's such a good story, dude. Like, read up on the Scarlet Spider. It's real cool.
Okay. I'll have to do that.
Let me guess. He died.
All right. Very cool. Very excited for this movie. Very excited.
Go back.
Yeah.
Go back. Is that a spider horse?
Could be we had a spider pig. Where's the horse?
Go back to where they're breaking through the wall.
Do
you see that? The spider horse?
There is a spider horse. That's amazing. Do it.
Can't wait.
I'm gonna build
So
a
excited
model
for
of
this
that
one.
spider horse. Yeah, for sure. Me and Jakey went and saw this one twice in theaters, so we'll be watching that one again. Takeaways from that: we don't need Walmart.
Unless they want to be a sponsor,
I mean,
we're open.
yeah, we're open to sponsorship. Let's go back to this scene. Yeah, takeaways from that. Very much excited for it. There's gonna be a ton of like Easter eggs in it. There was a shitload of Easter eggs in the first one, so very excited. Very excited. Go
I
ahead.
want to dive in. I want to dive into something real quick. The
Okay.
fact that the first one, Into the Spider-Verse, this one, Across the Spider-Verse, this is where we get immersed with all of just the full spectrum of spider people, right?
Okay.
The next movie, from the sources I have seen, is called Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
And with them mentioning Doctor Strange and Tom Holland, I believe Beyond the Spider-Verse is going to introduce us to a live-action Miles Morales in the MCU.
All right. So one thing, let's dissect that a little bit. That's a weird theory. I don't know why they would do that, but let's talk about it. The first Into the Spider-Verse movie isn't really about the Spider-Verse. It's about Miles Morales realizing he has powers and he has to do something with them. And it's about him coming to terms with having to be a hero, even if he doesn't want to. Right? And it looks like this movie is about Miles Morales trying to figure out how to be Miles Morales and a hero at the same time.
Which is something Spider-Man, or the Spider people, are kind of notoriously known for, right? Or not known for.
No.
You have to either can't pick or choose. Right?
Well, no, Peter Parker picks Spider-Man 100% of the time. It's a huge character flaw. Like he will sacrifice all of his relationships to be the hero. And it's not out of a sense of like being a hero. It's about a sense of responsibility, right? Like he has to go because he has the ability to.
Damn you, Uncle Ben.
Yeah. So Across the Spider-Verse makes me think, you know, like I said, that's going to be about him figuring out how to be a Hispanic black man who's a superhero also. So what was the last one called?
Beyond the Spider-Verse.
I think that'll be about him either passing on the torch or figuring out a way to be an adult. He'll be done with school. It'll be about him going on with his life. It's the same thing they did with Tom Holland Spider-Man, right? It's about him growing up into his him as a person.
Yeah, but I don't know. MCU is definitely due for Miles Morales.
I will put money on it. I will put $500 that he has nothing to do with MCU Miles Morales.
Oh, absolutely. I guarantee you what's going to happen is because the show Madam Web is due to come out before Secret Wars. Madam Web I know a little bit about, which apparently that is the reason the Spider-Verse exists, right? Like,
No, not at all.
teleport through realities?
Not at all. Madam Web is just another character that interacts with the web. There was these energy vampires that created the web. It's complicated. It's super complicated.
No, from the videos I've seen though, they talk about Madam Web like.
Yeah, you've watched videos where some asshole on YouTube's telling you what to think. I read the actual comic books.
You've read every comic book there ever was.
Dude, no, but I read all of the Spider-Verse comics. There was a whole like event like where they all came through. Dude, it was even on like cartoons and shit. Like I remember Ultimate Spider-Man was on the Disney Channel. I remember watching that and I was like, dude, I'm reading this shit right now. And characters were fucking showing up on it. And like in the comic, like it didn't tell you the outcome. You had to go watch it on TV. It was really fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now.
Madam Web was not very involved in the Spider-Verse arc.
Spider-Verse is either going to introduce the fact that the MCU is a tangent to the Spider-Verse, and then Madam Web is going to bring in the introduction to putting Miles Morales in the MCU. And by Beyond the Spider-Verse, I think in the end credit scene, you will probably see Miles Morales enter the MCU in time for Secret Wars.
All right, we need to bank this because what I think is going to happen, I've already stated the whole fucking what's going to happen with the Spider-Verse movies. Madam Web is going to be a what if for Spider-Man characters. That's what I think is going to happen. You're going to open up, you're going to see some old lady sitting on a couch with fucking spider webs coming out, and she's going to be like, I'm going to tell you about the Indian Spider-Man this week. And then the next week's going to be about the fucking Gundam spider chick from the first one. And then the third episode's going to be about Spider-Pig. And that's what I think Madam Web is going to be about. We got a chat coming through. One of you guys playing with something. I hear a sound like a slinky. I have a beanbag in my hand.
Didn't even hear that. Impressive.
So, anyways, Jordan, what do you want to put on this? Because, like, I'm pretty confident about this.
Here's what I do know. I don't have any comic book knowledge whatsoever. But I do have the power of luck. Lady Luck is on my
Yeah, that's true. And I've got what's called Taylor. I've got what's called Taylor luck. That means it will go against me. It's not a good thing.
Quicksilver.
Dude, you're talking about Destiny right now. I mean, like, granted.
I don't know a lot about Destiny.
If Thorn becomes meta, yeah, I'll give you. I just don't think it's going to have much to do with it. I think the linkage to the MCU is going to be, they're just going to be talking about ramifications from it. But I don't think it's actually going to be a direct tie-in, because this is a Sony product and they don't want to split money from them.
Well, what really makes me think that that's not true is because I definitely think Tom Holland. I have it up in here. Tom Holland, his contracts, right? Six movies. Only 3 are Marvel and 3 are Sony.
Okay, that doesn't
So
mean
they're already sharing characters.
Yeah, but that does not. Granted, right? If Tom Holland say shows up in Venom 3, that does not mean it is the MCU Spider-Man. That just means Tom Holland's Spider-Man. They did the same thing with Adrian Toomes.
I don't even know who that is.
You say you're a fucking Spider-Man fan.
Yeah, but I told you I haven't read the comics.
It's not the comic books. It's the first villain of the first Spider-Man movie.
Which one?
Homecoming?
Adrian Toomes? Is
He's
that a shocker?
No, it's the fucking
Vulture? Who is
Yes, it's the Vulture.
I did not know his name.
Dude, do you even watch these movies that you claim to love?
Really, whenever Tom Holland's on the screen, I just cover my eyes and cover my ears, close my eyes.
That
And
makes
then whenever
sense.
someone
That
tells
makes
me he's
sense.
back on the screen, I'm like, oh, I know Spider-Man.
Anyways, yeah, there's been other characters that have been in other Sony movies that are not the characters from the MCU. I hope it is. If I'm wrong, fantastic. I just don't think that the Spider-Verse movies are going to tie directly into it. But I'm not psychic. I could be wrong.
How badass? Okay, let me paint a picture for you, right? And I just take this as a grain of salt. But how badass would it be? Secret Wars. There's the big fight, almost like Endgame setup, right? It won't be as powerful as Endgame in my opinion. But let's just say the team's setting up and it's 2 sides penned against each other. What if, hypothetically, in the portals, right? Spider-Verse characters and their, comic book style art come out for the fight. I've been thinking about this recently.
You have not painted a picture that I can see. What? A bunch of Spider-Man characters come out of a portal. Okay.
Imagine Endgame, right, where everyone's coming out of the portals. But if they did tie it in, imagine if they kept some of the characters as the Sony art style within the live action Avengers movie. I honestly think that would be cool.
Dude, are you talking about like
30
no
frames a second.
no
Yeah,
no
absolutely.
Jordan, what's that fucking duck movie? Oh my god,
Mighty Ducks.
no,
Howard the Duck.
you're talking about Roger Rabbit. You want Roger Rabbit with modern Marvel characters? You realize how stupid that is?
I think
No,
it'd be cool.
no. Nobody wants that. Why would that be cool? You got 2-dimensional characters jumping around with fucking people.
Yeah, but that would be sick.
This is why they keep putting Michael Bay in charge of Transformers.
Hey, I still love him. You know.
Yeah, no, it's because of people like you.
I also want to touch on Tom Hardy. So obviously he's only got 1 movie left, and
Yeah.
that definitely means that the symbiote mantle will be passed on to someone or something else.
We do got a couple of chats coming in. It looks like my wife wants me to be nicer to you and to not bet more than $5. So, Jordan, I apologize. I'm not saying you're an idiot. I'm just saying I don't agree with your ideas.
Right.
I'll back on topic. The symbiote, right? Did you look up that poster?
I did.
Secret.
I don't know if I saw a definitive one. It seemed like a fan made poster.
Poster.
Maybe that's just how shitty they want the poster to look right now. I don't know.
Bum, 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 bum.
But you definitely see what looks to be symbiote Spider-Man. And as we know, in the ending of No Way Home, you see the symbiote left behind at the bar when Venom, Eddie get teleported back to their reality.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. But yeah, that's very true. Do you think that's where they're gonna do it? I don't think so, man, because that's how the symbiotes reproduce. Like, if anything, that's gonna be a villain. I think that he'll end up fighting.
Maybe they create a Venom in the MCU.
I don't.
Separate.
It could be, maybe, but I think there's enough characters, like symbiote characters, where they would probably make it a new one. I think, at least.
Yeah, I really, at first, before I found out Tom Holland signed 6 more movie deal, I was hoping they were going to make Tom Holland become symbiote, and then Andrew Garfield was going to get his redemption chance.
Listen,
Relieve him.
I'm an Andrew Garfield fan. Like, I love Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. I think him and Gwen Stacy, or who played Gwen Stacy in that?
Emma Stone.
Yeah, him and Emma Stone have such good chemistry. Like,
Yeah.
I wanted to watch them make out for hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't find the poster right now, but yeah,
She
it
definitely
did.
fell head over heels for him.
Oh, well. Yeah, see, Amory says the chat comes through, says that they were dating at the time. So, I mean, you can tell. Like,
Yeah.
they were
I felt like I was watching
fantastic.
sexual intercourse on the screen.
Whoa.
Wait, no, sorry, that's the wrong Spider-Man. But yeah, I mean, I hope I do see Tom Holland become symbiote at some point in his Spider-Man career, and I do want to see the return of Andrew Garfield. However, I don't know how they would do that. So
Yeah, I don't know.
let's see. But I am excited to see Tom Holland take on the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man for a little while, because I have not gotten enough of that.
I like the idea of him having like a regular suit too. You know, like it not having an Iron Man suit and relying on all that shit. I hope they don't go too like makeshift with it, but like seeing him in like the regular red and blue would be really cool.
Yeah,
Because I really do like, I feel like Tom Holland absolutely captures high school Peter Parker. Like he's bumbling, he's super shy, he doesn't know how to do stuff. But like the one thing that Tom Holland doesn't do very well, and don't fucking cancel me, Jordan, is the Spider-Man persona. Because like Spider-Man's supposed to be like quippy, he's talking shit all the time. Like it's when he gets to like exert himself and be confident and cool and shit. Like that's their different dynamic. And like Tom Holland is always that like weird, awkward, shy kid, even when he's Spider-Man, which is okay. I love it. Great movie. But I hope in this next iteration, we'll start to see some of that come out.
Yeah, you got to think he's probably going to be. I could see it because he doesn't have any friends anymore. He doesn't have anyone anymore.
He ain't got nothing. Oh, dude,
So-
what if he fucking has the Scarlet Spider suit? Because he's like Ben Reilly with the fucking hoodie and shit. Oh, man, that'd be super cool. That'd be
That would
super cool.
What if Ned becomes Venom? Oh, God.
We're going to get a fat Venom. Great.
It's finally happening.
Great.
Thank you.
Now we're going to get a fat guy Venom. Thanks, Jordan.
Either that or could you imagine if MJ? That would be insane.
All right. Well, we got to wrap this up. We're over an hour. We want to thank our sponsors, Porsche and Ferrari.
Yeah, Ferrari and Porsche.
And we got that boy David. He's looking into an Audi. sponsorship. We'll let you guys know how that goes. Anybody who's listening to this, once we post it onto iTunes or Spotify, please DM us some ideas for the name of the podcast. I like it, but apparently it's already taken, and we don't want to get drowned out from their
Yeah,
viewers.
also, I'd like to mention our other sponsor, Amory.
Oh yeah, body. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's just throw that out there, Amory. Thanks. All right, we're gonna sign it off there. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Yep. Thank you guys.
And we will talk to you next week.